Door-to-Door Mastery fans, it's Paul Shakuri with another In the Car moment. Keeping my eyes on the road, but keeping my mind on you guys and gals. So this video today, I want to get inside my mind for you guys and let you know something that made a lot of sense to me back when I was knocking on the doors. And it was always keeping in mind my finances, my debt to income ratio. And it's gonna be a very intuitive video for you to get inside my mind on how I think with regards to debt. And I'll tell you where I stand today, and if I'm over or under, and how you can utilize that as well in your life, so that you can close more deals on those doors. You see, I think we're crystal clear if you've been following my videos on improving your sales at the doors is not just about what's the magical words to say so that you can close more deals selling door to door. Folks, at this point, you should realize it's not just about what you say. There's more to it than just the words that come out of your mouth. You see, you're a typical salesperson who shows up at the door. You're struggling, and I get that. That's perfectly normal. But are you climbing out of that? Are you inside your mind focusing on getting better at the doors? Are you focusing in your life personally of beefing up how strong you are mentally? And I'm learning to calm my words down a bit. I get it, as you guys know, I get excited, and a lot of times I look back at the videos, and although there's a ton of content, it's like mind dump, and you guys get like 80% of it. I dump on you guys. So in some certain videos, I'm gonna drop bombs for you guys. It's gonna be more along the lines of the detailed information I want you guys to pick up. And in this one, we're discussing about finances. We're discussing about where you guys place, where should you place. So for me personally, and I said this over and over again, my goal was to become a millionaire, my net worth, and I've achieved that. And when I achieved that, I felt no different. I felt no different in the aspect of, wow, now I can go out and splurge. Now I can go out and, buy the car of my dreams, live in the house of my dreams. No. That's not the case. And I'll tell you why. The reason why that's not the case is because getting yourself into debt drains you down. It holds you back. You see, net worth is different than net income. Big difference to me. Yeah, my net worth, meaning if I sold off property, if I sold off the business, is I'm a millionaire. That's great. But, and also if I go to the banks and say, hey, I need a loan for a freaking Lamborghini, well, how much income do you have, which is pretty high? Well, how much debt do you have, which is, by the way, zero for me. I have zero debt, and that's the way I live. No car debt, no house mortgage debt. No, I'm not renting. I own the place I live in. How much debt do you have? So they would give me a loan on anything I want, to get my AKA house of my dreams. But I don't deserve it. I'll tell you, and this is the same thing, and this is going to help you knock on doors. I don't deserve it because my net income is not at $1 million a year, then a month, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm unlocking before I go and splurge. And again, to every level, everybody's different, right? So if you want to buy and lease out a nice fancy car, a BMW, which I've done in the past, and keep in mind, it was also something that helped me with recruiting. So it was a part of a business expense. Would I justify it today? Yeah, yes and no. I don't agree with it. But back then it was all about the hype and making my sales reps, take a 7 Series BMW. When they see their boss has that and they can achieve it, it helped them. It helped the recruiting, but it also helped sales. So I justified it. It wasn't just for my pleasure. The reason why I bought, $100,000+ car. It was more along the lines of a business decision. Now, could I have gotten away with something smaller? Yeah. I did that. I sold it off. I got into a 5 Series. I paid it off cash. And I felt more comfortable. When I went to go and sell it off, the money I lost was minimal compared to the amount of money that I lose on the not lease, on the financing that I was paying on the 7 Series BMW. So could I get myself, and should I get myself into a mansion right now? My $2 million dream home, which eventually I want a $30-something million dream home, because that's my home, man. For me, I love working out of the office, the home office. I love, after that, going into a nice big theater room. I love going to the back, swimming pool. I love just extra space, the family, the get-togethers, with the friends coming over. I love that. My home's my everything, and it's my dream to have like a $40 million mansion. So I'm out of that league right now to get that. The $2 million house, I can get it tomorrow, but my debt to income ratio is very low, but my income is not high enough to justify losing, because I would then get myself into debt, and then my debt to income would increase. So I would have debt on my shoulders. I don't like debt. I don't like it. So what I've determined is I need to increase the amount of income I make through investment. So I'm finding ways to have my money work for me, because as you guys know, my talent, I'm a workhorse. I'm looking at friends to partner with, to have it to where I'm just an investor. And by the way, if anybody has any ideas, and you can say Bitcoin and crypto, I'm in that. But some serious, I'm not saying that's not serious, because I believe that's going to be a long-term investment that's going to pay off. But if you guys know of any investments, like I'm talking, I could put a good $500,000, and this $500,000 generates monthly income to where it just keeps pouring in, or even it's something new. I'm scared of, right? Like putting $100,000 in, and then seeing seeing my money start piling up with 25% returns, and money pours in, and now I start seeing just collecting money from money. That's what I'm looking at. So I need you guys to understand on a smaller scale. You guys are going out there. Frick, I hear and see too many of you, man, and way too much debt, folks. Way too much debt. And when you're in debt, you have car debt, you have your rent, you got your bills, you got your cell phone, you got all this crap. And then at the end of the day, you guys are not even going out there and putting 12 hours a day knocking to learn it, so you can eventually own your own company, and then own your own business, or whether it's managing a big group of reps. You're just not doing that consistently to get yourself out of that situation. You should be making a 6-figure income if you're knocking on doors, and if you're not, you got to be pushing harder to get that. And when you do, cut your shit out with your debt. Work to where people pick you up in the beginning. And this is in the beginning. Sacrifice. Most of you aren't willing to sacrifice to get the life of your dreams. And I'll tell you, for me personally, that's the way I do business. I know some people say, get everything you need in order to get your mind into this new lifestyle. Guess what, dude? This mind can work if it's working out of a basement, if it's working in somebody's backyard, in my mom's home. I don't care where I gotta work. As long as I have the ability to breathe, I have the ability to get access to a computer, to a human being, I'll make money. And that's where I need your guys' mindset to be. Cut back on your expenditures. It's short term, to where you make that 6-figure income, then buy yourself a $13,000, $14,000 vehicle and pay it off cash. And when you get to that level, and you're literally, the amount of debt you have is so low to the amount of income you have for what you want to purchase, ladies and gentlemen, there's a smile on your face when you're going out there and knocking doors, and you're not so stressed. And when you're not stressed, you're closing more deals at those doors. You're thinking more logically. And when you think more logically, you end up making more money. Hey, until the next video, thank you so much. In the description, you know all that crap. You gotta smash that link if you don't already have my door-to-door, my free program to where I train you, teach you, coach you, educate you, everything from A to Z you need to know about door-to-door sales. And if you want more, I have a paid course, masterddd.com. Smash the subscribe button here on you mother effing tube, and you'll get the, make sure you click on that notification thing, as they always say, so you get all the brand new videos directly to your inbox. Until the next video, love you all. Peace.